Cultural values are acquired through what political scientists label political socialization. The term refers to the learning process by which people acquire their political beliefs, opinions, and values. Just as a language or a religion is acquired through a learning process, so too are political orientations. Nations rarely leave this learning process entirely to chance, and the United States is no exception. Among its rituals is the singing of the national anthem before the start of athletic events, even at the high school level. Political socialization also takes place informally. Most Americans acquire their partisanship, their loyalty to the Republican or the Democratic Party, through their parents' influence. That's how I acquired my party loyalty, though I'd like to think I've retained it as an adult because it's the better choice, at least for me. Let me share with you a particular socialization lesson from my childhood, how I learned the cultural value of individualism. I grew up in a small Minnesota town, 1,000 people, in the middle of farmland. It was the 4th of July. I was about 10 years old, and my friend Denny and I had some firecrackers, including some that exploded underwater. It had rained the night before, and we were in the town's park, where we tossed a couple of those firecrackers into puddles, just to see the water fly. Then we got the bright idea that there was something in the park that held more water than a puddle. We opened the door to the public toilet, popped the lid, dropped in a firecracker, and quickly shut the door. A moment later, there was a loud bang, and water came pouring out from under the door. And the water kept coming and kept coming. We looked in. The toilet was in pieces. Well, we jumped on our bikes and pedaled out of there as fast as our little legs would go. We got caught anyway. It's hard to get away with much in a small town. So, what does this have to do with my early lesson in individualism? How did it help me to learn the value of self-reliance and hard work? Well, I spent the next few months knocking on people's doors, asking them whether they'd pay me to mow their lawn or rake their leaves. I needed to raise $30 to pay the town for my share of the damages.